Alright, it's about 12:10. Decided to take a little break from the computer, come out in the garden and take a look at that division I did last evening to see how things are going. The cattleya that I divided was, let me think, and let me figure out where I put it. Oh, it's over here. Okay, so I divided this cattleya last evening. Nice pink, floofy, little striations in the lip, little yellow throat, highly fragrant AM AOS award. Absolutely. She's got all the bells and whistles. And this is the main plant here. And from this plant, I actually got, is it 7 divisions counting her? Or if I'm going to count her, there are 7 plants, a main plant and 6 divisions. I won't know for sure until I go through it. But as you can see, this nice fat new growth there. Let me see if I can turn it. I stuck it in here, but it's pretty heavy still. But there's another new growth right there. That's 2. Did I leave 3 new growths on her or 2? Well, this is a new growth also. Yeah. So she's got, but oh, here's one here. There's 3 because I haven't seen a sheath yet, but couldn't look that far down in the plant. But I'm sure there's a sheath in there. But this orchid has never bloomed for me. She was on the West Orchid and Garden. And fortunately, the mites didn't attack her for some reason. She was not attacked. So I decided to clean her up and divide her and bring her on the East Orchid and Garden to see if I can get some flowers out of her. Hold on, my neighbor's coming. Okay, the neighbor stopped by. She saw me out here talking. She's nosy. She wanted to know who I'm talking to. So I told her I'm talking to my plants and my camera. Do you mind? But anyway, she stops by every day. I'm just joking. She wants to know what's going on in the garden. What can she have? But anyway, back to Mishima. That's what I call her. Ray Mishima. But I happened to turn him around to actually see, sorry for that, to actually see what was going on. So we have a new growth here, nice fat new growth. We have one here, and that is fairly new growth here, new pseudobulb, but there's no sheath. And then there's one in front of me that's coming along, but I can't see a sheath right now. It's a bit bruised because I had to yank it out of the pot. But this is one plant. So let's find the others. Okay. Here's another. Ray Mishima. It's got a nice new growth here and some eyes. I cleaned them up really good. Oh, there's a tiny new growth right there also. So it's kicking out new growth, and here's an eye here. So that's one division. Here's another. Let's see. There's an eye right there. Get it to focus. And I'm sure it had others, but that's 2. Here's another growth division. Here's another division with a nice growth on it. Very nice. And I put 2 on this shingle. I got lazy, so decided to put 2 pieces on that. Right? So that's 6, 2, 4, 6, counting the main plant. So that is not bad for adding to my cattleya collection. That those mites on the West Orchid Garden almost decimated. Yeah, so the fact that Mishima never flowered, I'm hoping that these guys will flower late summer. They're growing really fast, definitely growing fast. So we'll just keep an eye on Mishima, and I'm also keeping an eye on Mishima due to the fact that it was exposed to mites on the West Orchid and Garden, just to make sure. Did I count that down in there? I didn't see that. There's another one down in there. Another new grow. Oh my goodness. Quite a few. So this is a good year for Mishima. So perhaps it'll give me a surprise going forward. Absolutely. So it's pretty warm, pretty humid out here on the East Orchid and Garden. Just wanted to come out and show you that division I made last evening, and it looks like Wilbur's new growth are coming along just fine. I repotted it last evening. The roots weren't doing that well on the bottom. It looked like I had it sitting in too much water, so those roots died back on me. So what I did was I put a thick layer of sterilized coconut fiber underneath them, and I sat them on top to keep the roots out of the water. I have a tendency of letting it sit in water because I don't want it to go dry. So, and I can't always get to it. So it takes a drink whenever it wants. But apparently, out in the rain, it was drinking too much. So the new growths are coming along just fine on Wilbur Chang, and let's hope we can get a spike this season. And what else? Looks like my fig tree is going strong. She's got a leaf coming out here just in a day. This is a new leaf, this is a new leaf, and she's putting out more leaves here since I've had her. Not even a good week. And she's got nice eyes coming here. 2 nodes there, one a leaf and one a fig. And that's on the entire stem. Leaf, 2 nodes there, plenty of nodes. So we'll be getting some more fruit. Yeah, even there. Let me see if there it is. 2 nodes there, a leaf and a fig. So we're going to be eating figs soon. Hopefully I can get some seeds from that. Eli said it was a strawberry tasting fig. I'm not sure the name, but he is going to be so surprised when I show him that it's kicking out a new stem at the bottom. It is growing since I repotted it. He gave it to me last week. So I immediately repotted and put it in the sun. And looks like that's all it's needed. It is huge. It has almost doubled its size. Absolutely. Yeah, so everything is going well out here today. And I transplanted my garden, my veggie garden, into a flower bed. It was in its little seedling pods. So I figure, it's time to untangle them and put them in their own space for growth, hopefully. So here we have a row of carrots, and everything else are sweet peppers. And then this last end is lemon balm, I believe it is. Or I'll have to wait until it grows. And then here in this bed, I had room enough here to get me some hot peppers. I don't generally eat hot peppers, but I figure, hey, what the heck? On top of brown rice and along with the sweet peppers, that'll be great tasting. And carrots, yeah, nothing like that. And tomatoes over brown rice. Sauteed in sesame seed oil. That is delicious. So up there, I have some strawberries that seem to be having a hard time, but it might be too late for strawberries. I think I missed that window for strawberries. So that's okay. We'll catch them next season. I'll be on top of my game come next season. So Yeah, and boxwood basil's doing fine. And I put a marigold in there to keep the snails and slugs away from my boxwood basil. But it seems that I've developed a infestation of whitefly on my tomato plant. So every now and then I'll give it a shake and spray it with alcohol. Spray the flies with alcohol because I'm not too keen on chemicals around my food. So I just give it a shake every day. And let me show you the devastation that those whiteflies are creating. Those little tiny monsters. Look at that leaf. How eaten it looked. Bruised. Yeah, that's whitefly. Eating the leaves. Let me shake it, see if you see any. Come on. Nope, but they'll be back come morning. Because I have to shake it every morning. And I spray them with alcohol. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a look at what's going on in the garden here on Wednesday, the 10th of June. Everything is just doing fine. It's like my catatante back there is in full bloom. My table looks like it's kind of slanted. We're going to have to fix that. Okay, here's catatante. The sun is out. It's right overhead, so it's not that great. But that is catatante. Looks like it's got one more spike to open. A couple of buds to open. It's doing fantastic. Love that color. Too bad it's not fall yet. Yeah, I think it's a little off. And then this Josephine Van Burrow spike is still doing great. It's coming along. At least I'll get to see it this year or this season. It aborted one spike because of the monsoon season we're going into, and I couldn't get it out of that water. It looks like my sterilized coconut fiber is infested with mosquito larvae, so we're gonna have to definitely dump this out. No, we can't have mosquito larvae this close to me. They are a nuisance. Yes, they are. But yeah, just taking a look in the garden and wanted to bring you along. So until next time, yeah, happy growing. I get that to focus. So nice out there.